Welcome to the stock workout where we flex on the market to make gains. In this video, we're going to be talking about Zomedica, ticker symbol ZOM. I'll briefly be going over the revenue and financial results for Zomedica for the full year 2020, and then we're going to take a look at the charts and see the potential trend reversal that is taking place. So if we take a look at this article, we can see Zomedica Corp announces year-end 2020 financial results. So as you can see here, the summary, it shows that for the year ending December 31st, 2020, Zomedica lost approximately $16.9 million or 5 cents per share. This was compared to a loss of approximately $19.8 million or 19 cents per share for the year ending 2019. Now this is an improvement, so they are heading in the right direction. Their losses are decreasing, and then if we go further on, it says that they recorded no revenues in 2020. That's slightly worrying, but with Trueformer being the first product they are going to release onto the market, it might be expected that they have no revenues. They're currently a loss-making company. As you can see, they lost 5 cents per share. So then it goes on to say that this loss was due to research and development costs. The research and development costs decreased in 2020 compared to 2019, and it just carries on to give reasoning as to why and where the money was spent. So as you can see here, there was a reduction in general research and development activity as we focused on Trueformer activities. There's a reduction in salaries, bonuses and benefits as well. Following on from that, it says that Zomedica had cash and equivalents of approximately $62 million as of December 31st, 2020. And then once again, if we go further down, it says subsequent to December 31st, 2020, so due to the financing that Zomedica received from their public offering of 105 million common shares, they got 185.4 million from that, and they also had warrants to purchase common shares as well, where they raised 32 million. But in total, as of February 26, 2021, Zomedica had cash of approximately $277.5 million. That puts Zomedica in quite a strong position, having this cash on hand to market their Trueformer platform. So the company is in a stronger financial position than it was in previous years. Their losses are decreasing, so they are heading in the right direction. Trueformer's launching in about a month's time. They've got cash on hand to market it, and hopefully all things go well and they will be able to massively capitalize on the market that they are addressing. So if we take a look at the charts, we can see that Trueformer's had a massive run up, and in the last 2 weeks or so we've seen it steadily decline. This was most probably attributable to the market sell-off that has been happening across the board in all aspects of the market. So as you can see, we've been setting lower highs and lower lows, steadily declining throughout the last 2 weeks or so. And this bit over here is where things get interesting, because we potentially have a double bottom, and that signals a trend reversal. As you can see in here, I've drawn the two lines to show where the double bottom is. So we saw the price come down to here, bounce off here, increase, bounce off this line again, and hopefully we are going to see it shoot back up. There was quite positive sentiment towards their earnings, and that's why we saw the market close on Friday at $1.87, and in the after hours we saw it increase up to $1.96. So this is a possible trend reversal. We've got a double bottom pattern here. As you can see, when this price did decrease down to here and hit a low of around 131, 132, we saw the RSI also dip quite low down to about 16, and then we saw it increase again in price, and we saw the RSI increase to about 56 until we saw it drop again, and then it came down to RSI came down to about 30, and we set a higher low. And now we've had the earnings report come out for 2020, and there's positive sentiment behind it, and they've got a lot of cash on hand to market their product. We may see this price shoot back up. I'm excited for this now, as the True Former is going to be launched at the end of March, which is around the corner, a couple of weeks away, and they've just released their financial results. They're heading in the right direction with decreased losses. They've got cash on hand to market their product, and now we've seen a massive increase in the spike from 187 up to 196 in the after hours. One thing to note though, volume is slightly low, so they did release their financials after market closed on Friday, so do keep an eye out for volume to increase coming next week in the market. Now I've drawn a fib retracement for the last month or so, from 27th of Jan to the 26th of Feb, which was closing market on Friday, and this was the massive run up that we saw, because we saw it run up really quick, really fast. Now usually this is unsustainable, which is why we did see the price come back down, partly due to a market sell-off as well as a whole. But again, even over here we saw it go up to around $3 and then retrace back down to about $2. So the point I wanted to make was that after seeing this massive run up and then it coming back down, we held support at the 78%, and we bounced straight back up, and then we also held support really at around the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement as well. Now these are good indicators. The 61% is usually known as the golden level of retracement anyway, so this seems pretty healthy chart action to me. And after seeing the double bottom and the earning results coming up, and they're quite positive, and Zomedica has a lot of cash on hand, so it should be received pretty well with investors, I believe that we are going to see an increase in this price action. Your first level of support is going to be at 191. That's the 50% Fibonacci retracement, 191. That's one price point to look out for, to make sure on Monday and the whole of next week that we stay above that line. Your next level of support is going to be at $1.66, which is the 61% Fibonacci retracement. That's where we bounced off previously. A level of resistance is going to be up here, your first level resistance at $2.17. So there you have it. If you appreciate that, drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel so I can keep bringing you more content, and I'll see you on the next one.